Hi, welcome back. Kaylied Gamer. Time for a bit of a live stream now. Going to be live streaming some Dreamcast games. Start off with some Sonic Adventure. We're all on Real Deal hardware tonight, so playing with Japanese software, Japanese hardware. And this is the original Sonic Adventure on the SEGA Dreamcast. This is quite a departure for Sonic to go into like a sort of full 3D game. Prior to this, the only sort of 3D games you got were Sonic Jam and Sonic Racing, Super Sonic Racing. It's called Sonic R, wasn't it actually? It was Sonic Racing. Then you had the sort of like bonus levels and things on the Mega Drive games and such. There's also one on the Mega CD, I believe. Never owned Sonic CD. I've only ever seen it on really. This was almost a launch title. It wasn't quite a launch title, was it? It was released about a fortnight after the machine's release, 3 weeks after the machine's release. Volume down just a fraction. As you can see, save game there, and the Super Sonic was unlocked. Quite way back there, you've got all the different characters. You've got Sonic Tails, obviously all the others along there as well. Big the Cat. Amy and the likes. Knuckles. Playtime there as well. Sonic emblems collected. 61. I've owned different versions of this game over the years. This on the GameCube version, the Director's Cut as well. I've always come back to the original one on the Dreamcast. I do think that's the better version. And I most always choose Sonic.
Let's get down.
Yeah, the game sort of changed quite a lot from the original side-scrolling action platform games to the sort of free-roaming, well, almost free-roaming levels of this game. tend to always play similar levels whenever I replay this game. Do you remember when I first saw this game running in, I do believe it was in a game station. Some guy in the game station must have bought his import Dreamcast into work and there were guys behind the counter who were playing it, and did decide to buy one, get my own, probably about a week later. So I think it's a really nice looking game on the Dreamcast. Obviously it's got pop-in and stuff. Considering the age of the title, I mean, how old is this game now? 23 years old plus. I think the hardware is really, it was quite capable at the time, wasn't it? It's still quite capable now, really. Obviously you've got a lot more advanced 3D now these days, a lot more polygons on screen and the like. But the detail in the graphics compared to the existing consoles at the time was such a leap forward. Quality of the textures as well, along with sorry, let's put the teeth back in, along with the resolution, it's amazing. See, one of the earlier 3D Sonic games, they all seem to struggle a little bit with the camera. Right, sub. Yeah, really like the original Sonic Adventure. I know it's got a few graphical glitches and things, but I think it was amazing for the time, really. Compared to anything else out there, such a massive leap forward. And as much as I like Mario 64, the quality of the graphics in this, I think, were much better finished. Yeah, say a lot of games as well, I think they look better on Dreamcast than they did on PlayStation 2. It's just I think it just had a better quality video output. Textures were much cleaner and colours were much more vibrant. People weren't really used to controlling the camera, were they, before the likes of Mario 64 expected the camera to do all, you know, be automatic, do all the work. I mean, this does get problems, issues with the camera clicking behind the scenery and stuff, but generally it's, you know, serviceable. See, the more accustomed you are to playing 3D games nowadays, you know, you realise how limited your playing field was in this game. But for the time, much like Mario, it was a bit of an eye opener, wasn't it, really? so much going on as well. Come on, get on the platform. Lose all the rings. You're going to win any competitions here for collecting the rings, are we? The Dreamcast pad clicking up out here. Yeah, definitely had to play with the camera to get the best out of it on this game. Plays a lot better when you get more familiar with it. To be fair, it's been months since I played this. Probably the last time I played this may have been on a stream. Not sure. But it may not have. Oh, I ain't sure if I actually played this on stream or not. I may have. Right, Dean, alright mate, sorry. Yeah. They see you there, mate. Stuck in Sonic Land. Just trying to get accustomed to the controls again after playing this for ages. Logged into your account. Oh, you couldn't send a what to him? You shoot him up when you couldn't send a message. Probably because you ain't, I don't know, you might not have been subbed. I think it's subset for a week ago, is it? I think the subs and set you got to be sub for a week. I used to do the 7-day sub on it.
Hey, time it up!
Yeah, he sub be shooting up room. Yeah. Yeah, I usually just set up the subs for a week. Casino Land? Casino? Oh, this is tough, this one, ain't it? Casino Land. See, I think I prefer the Windy City level on the Tornado, actually. I think I'm going to go with A, going to go with E. Into the station. train. Yeah, just playing a bit of Dreamcast tonight. Just fancy playing a bit of this and that on the old Dreamcast. Nothing in particular. Ain't really got any shooting much to the Dreamcast. Just the usual fare, typical SEGA stuff. The odd racing game, driving game. Never really sort of strayed from the SEGA stuff so much with the Dreamcast. But yeah, hope you're well. Hope everyone's well. So, halfway through February already. Oh, I just jumped to my doom. Oh, he's jumped to his doom. Start again. No, halfway through February already. It's a year ago. So he's got his power bracelet here, so we can do that power move. You can't do that early on in the game, can you? I remember first playing this level, and when you get to the tornado, obviously all the hints and tips in this are all in Japanese. Nah, not quite midnight, mate. I've been starting around about 10 o'clock. I know the one time I did like a late one. A low one, late one. I think I was on till probably about 2 in the morning. Yeah, it's just getting started doing them, you know. I'm sure you know what it's like now. You start doing your own. It's just getting the momentum to do them, innit? Now if you use OBS, it had an update the other day, which just tend to, you shouldn't really jinx it, just tend to be running things a little bit smoother. Like my gameplay. Wrong map to play now. Used to playing this on a small screen, playing it on a 42-inch, like it's it's a lot to take in on the screen. Missed that. Slightly. My friends played this one on the GameCube. It's alright on the GameCube, the director's cut, but I do prefer the original, I prefer the Dreamcast one. There's something about it, I don't know, maybe it's a nostalgia thing. Just got more of a buzz playing it on the Dreamcast than I did when I played the GameCube version. I don't really think they improved the graphics that much on the GameCube. Maybe they improved the camera though. Helps if you spin into him, doesn't he? No, almost. Really, I've got to sort of keep on top of the camera with this game as well. Shame about the Sonic game on the 360 and the PS3, the one that was released, was it 2006, was it? It's a shame about that one that it's, you know, it's really, I'd say it's totally unplayable, but it ain't that playable, is it? It's got a lot of issues on it, that one. I'm already past there. Quite a long level this one, isn't it? Definitely a tricky one to follow that track. Yeah, Sonic Adventure, yeah. Well, I was, how old when this come out? I was
Hey, time it up!
28? 27, 28, 27, 28, 27. Yeah, it's a while back now. Oh, what am I doing here? Unlock most of the stuff on this save. So this is the original Sonic Adventure I bought way back in 99. Yeah, it does go. Does get quite a bit of a bad rap, doesn't it? Again, it's got issues. It's got like camera issues and stuff, and you know, like some glitching, bit of slowdown and whatever, you know. But it's time, wasn't it? You know, back then on an import console, it was amazing, you know. This is over to the egg carrier, isn't it? There's glitchy camera, look, hidden behind the background there. Metal Sonic. Just check something. Yeah. Quite a while OBS had got sort of like a memory leak issue if you've been using OBS. And it seems like they finally fixed it. Also, the music was quite funky in this game. I really like the music in it. Well, that's the problem. I think a lot of people sort of pass on Sonic Adventure because they don't like the idea of Sonic being in 3D, did they? And you know, the typical game press, particularly the European gaming press, didn't give it such great reviews, did they? Around with the cross pad, sort of like your first person view. Yeah, I think it's definitely one you've got to play with an era to enjoy it, really. Sonic Adventure. Much like Mario 64, I remember having a few plays on Mario 64 back in the day, not loads. I don't play loads of Mario 64. When my brother had his N64, I did play it a few times along with like Mario Kart 64 and that, but I never really got into the 64. It's definitely more into like the Saturn and stuff. I remember seeing the magazine pictures for this release pictures in like an edge and stuff. And I thought it's amazing. I actually remember seeing this bit, this bit here being shown in the magazines, thinking, wow, it's amazing. You know? Never seen graphics like it back then. Unfortunately, when I picked up my import Dreamcast, the television I got, which was fine in RGB, SCART for import consoles. The one RGB SCART lead available for the Dreamcast, the import one, for about possibly 6 weeks after I bought it, so that was probably in the February. I think the SCART lead didn't come out till in the February. RGB SCART, so everyone was using the composite or S-video, and the S-videos were dead hard to get hold of as far as I knew at the time. Really hard to get hold of an S-video lead. So, not a very good move, was it? What a clever move. Come on, camera around, so that's what the fuck I'm doing. That's it, jump straight onto the spikes. And again, go on. Luckily, like the old Sonic, you only need one safety ring to save you. If you ain't got that, you're screwed. You remember this snake bit? Stone snake. Tiles are stuck in there. All tiles you did. Well, yeah, well, we all know about reviews in magazines. Yeah, a lot of them are fake, aren't they? They buy them, don't they? Like now they do, like the reviews for FIFA and COD and stuff. You buy them out. Paid reviews, aren't they? Very much paid reviews. Yes, the bias was very, very strong back in the day. Obviously, a lot of it was to do with marketing, and marketing back when. And paying a lot of money out to magazines for more coverage and their reviews. It's actually got something like 8 out of 10 in Edge magazine, which is quite high for the time. So they're quite picky. Snakes back. Yes. Yeah, the later releases Sonic Adventure, they're going to be game over. That's gonna be game over here. You miss the snake, you're screwed. Sonic on a Master System, yeah, well that's probably what you're used to, isn't it? That's probably the first version of Sonic you played. I remember playing Sonic on the Mega Drive. I've never played the Master System version much. I've seen it running. It's on the Game Gear as well, isn't it? Played the Neo Geo Pocket one. The advanced ones, the ones on the DS. And say even the dodgy 2006 Sonic. I've been playing quite a bit of that. Because you get to a point where you just get totally stuck on it. Or Sonic, what's that? Sonic Lost Worlds or something it's called on the Wii U as well. I ain't played a lot at all of that. Even starts to go on to get balance points for magnetism to pick the rings up. Probably not done that. I've already activated that thing. You're gonna have sequence now. You're gonna have sequence. Yeah, Sonic on the Master System is pretty cool, man. You know, considering the hardware after being on the Mega Drive. All I had to do was put a Wii U stream up. Did one ages ago. I think all I played was Mario Kart. I might have played Sonic Racing Transformed or something, but they play a lot on there. They're playing a lot on it. Go along. Get over there. Finally. Come on, I'm a snake's head. Bit by bit. I've just stayed on there, I've just jumped off near us. Not really, yeah. All about when you're on the back of that snake. Right. That bit's done. Do you remember this bit? It's this bit where you got to change the direction of the mirrors to guide your way across the platforms. Got reflecting light. After them. I remember how do you get past these things? Can you pop them? Yeah, you can pop them. Come on. No, you tit. "52 lives. No, more lives in a cat. Come on. Just pay to sort of mess with the camera as well on this. I think one of these is a dead end over here, ain't you? It's this one. I think it was the other way. We've got to go over here. Oh man, timing. Back to the start as well. Oh, straight off the edge. Straight off the edge of the platform. No hand holding here. Like in modern games, you'd be there, tiptoeing on the edge. Like even Mario. Come on, Blue Wonder, come on. You can easily forget where you came in and which way you got to head. No, not again. Only 50 lives left, exactly. You ever finished this? Have you ever played it and finished it? I bet you never played it, have you? Obviously, once you got your save game, you can keep going back and playing it. And I've had these lives on since, and obviously by playing the earlier levels over and over and over and over again, and never finishing the game. Obviously, probably I think I finished the game once on this save. I don't think I've ever finished it twice on this save game. I remember. Dutchin might be streaming tonight. Been playing that PlayStation 1 RPG, hasn't he? Yeah, I think Edge magazine reviewed this well. Obviously, some of the multi-format magazines probably they reviewed that well. What's with that? What's with that? I'm sure you gotta go this way. I'm pretty sure you gotta go this way. I'll try going the other way, but I don't think you can make that jump even when you do his like super blue power. That's ring collector thing, this one. Maybe you can. Maybe you can. Oh, it's a bit easier, Worry. Yeah, I was actually going to put Winter Olympics game on tonight, and I thought, fuck it, I'll play some Dreamcast. It's a leap of faith, Junior. Never finished it. Nah, I don't think I've played it properly in probably about 6 years, something like that. It's quite a long level, this one. Go. Da, 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 da. Junior! What are you doing, Junior? Yes, Mr. Jones. Indiana's the dog's name. Oh no, you got something I'm thinking of. Sort of like walking on the wall section as well coming up soon. Another like puzzly bit. It's quite tough. Oh, I say get up there. Ah, it's very Indiana Jones and Temple of Doom. Junior! Yeah, it's probably best role. That was in my opinion. I prefer him in Indiana Jones. Sean Connery to his James Bond roles. Switch-yo. Slows him down in the water. Got see. Do a Lionel Richie dancing on the ceiling. What feeling? Almost. Oh, I don't expect that. What the hell was that? Spiky platform, gotta move the camera around. Switch. Camera, hello. Oh, the timing was off. The timing was crap. I can't remember for the life of me how you got to do this level. Sure. No way. What the frick? All the way in, is it? So I need to switch. There's a way you can get over to... Hello! The way out. And that ain't it. Gotta light them all up. You gotta light them all to work your way out. God, Sonic's good at falling from heights.
このスイッチで壁のパネルを光らせて。光ったパネルは歩くことができるのよ。
So if you think this is hard, play Gun Valkyrie on the Xbox by SEGA. Yeah, that's one way of doing it.
Hey, pump it up!
Whew. That's a long level. Maybe even long when you don't know what you're doing on it. But if you're willing to put the time in to complete Japanese version of Shenmue and Shenmue 2, it's, you know, it ain't the most difficult game to complete. To put these different items drop into place to unlock the temple. Obviously this has all been unlocked now, you just play the main levels, the main sections, the adventure bits all been unlocked now. And there's visiting the temple through time as well. That was quite amazing at the time. Through the different times, but you saw the temple through the different ages. Oh well, what we're going to do, I'm going to quit this. Play another game. Hold on a sec, let's put it onto the old weighty screen. Give us a sec, I'll pick another game. What I did like about the Dreamcast as well was the obviously the music screen there. You could put the Dreamcast discs in, and they've got the pictures on there as well, aren't they? Some of them actually match the discs as well. Strangely enough, the Sonic Adventure one ain't in full colour, the original, which is strange. There you go. Yeah, see, it was like just a blue and white disc, much like the PAL one, the Japanese one in full colour. The classic's still the same. It's the classic game. No, for almost a launch title. It was designed for it to be a launch title, wasn't it? It was destined to be a launch title, just development time ran over on it, didn't it? Yeah, no worries, mate. Take it easy, Dean. Put a bit of House of the Dead 2 on there, anyway. The pace up a bit. Find a save file on here. One on here somewhere. Yeah, cheers again for the chat, Dean. No worries, mate. Probably catch you again on another stream, maybe on Tuners or another one in the week, or you know, unless you do one yourself. Right, save game. House of the Dead 2. I've got 2 light guns actually, Dreamcast light guns, but obviously this is connected up to the plasma. That ain't light gun compatible, is it? This isn't unlockable on House of the Dead 3 on the Xbox. So, this is definitely the better version. Especially with the light gun. We'll attempt to play with the control pad. More perfection on this game. This one ain't quite so loud, is it? Yeah, House of the Dead 2 is cracker. It's nice with the light guns as well. So, if you've got any light guns for your Dreamcast, cracker. Did have this on the Wii as well. There's a version on the Wii, wasn't there?
The House of the Dead.
Again, SEGA coin off. Similar sort of hardware to the Dreamcast and the Army, so.
We're meeting G over there.
It's pretty much a shoe-in for the Dreamcast, wasn't it? Can't remember ever playing this without the light gun. This is probably a first.
Please be safe, G.
It's strange using the analog stick rather than the light gun.
How could anyone do this?
So remember to reload, eh?
G!
You probably can't use auto reload for it. Yeah, it is. It's an unlockable on Dead 3, but the Dreamcast one's better. Got a light gun for the Xbox as well as the Dreamcast. Mad Cat's light gun. It's alright actually. It's a bit weird looking, but it does the job. It's more like some sort of like space weapon. See what I mean? This ain't meant to be played with the control pad, is it? Look,
I don't want to die. My God.
by holding one of the triggers down or something, you can make the cursor move faster or something. Left trigger or something. Yeah, you gotta play it with the light gun. Same as it's a Dead 3. If you got a light gun for the Xbox. I only ever seen two. There was a sniper rifle, the silent scope sniper rifle, and the Mad Cat one rather. Probably some third-party ones out there. It's just so taggy to play with the analog stick down. Oh, sorry about that, kid. I don't sound very sorry, do I? See you later, kid. I'm gonna start it again. Yeah, you can get it on the Wii as well. Oh, it's released on PC, Wari. I always prefer the Dreamcast one. I played the other versions.
Of the dead.
Yeah, the unlockable one or whatever it is on the Dead 3 on Xbox. That's nice, but I prefer this version. Like House of the Dead 4 as well. Got that on PlayStation 3.
Of the dead.
I think this is probably the more pure game though. I think 3 and 4 definitely those sort of like shotgunny, are they? This is definitely more an accurate game to play. Let's try original mode. So you got like weapons and stuff in it in the boot of the car, aren't you? Not a clue. I don't know if that was released in the Western version, the original mode. I don't know. Never.
There.
I can't remember. I might have actually had a PAL copy of this one time. It's doubtful that I've played it much. I've only got 4 PAL games or 5 PAL games for the Dreamcast now. One of them's Headhunter, the other
Please be
one's
safe, G.
Hydro Thunder.
How could
Cursor
anyone
move faster.
do this?
So ain't there? Sure there is.
G.
So if you're quick enough, you can shoot the scene and stuff and everything for you.
Harry and Amy are coming to back us up. Hurry.
Stuff unlockable, hidden stuff in the scenery.
I don't want to die. My God.
My God.
Come! Don't come! Go
Oh,
away!
they'll say.
Please! Help him! Don't kill me!
Oh, we'll continue.
There was nothing we could do.
There's nothing you can do, look. Sold out of Rice Krispies. Don't cry about it. Frog then.
Jeez, blood stains.
He's a titty man. Oh, he's got me to everything apart from his axe. Louder than me now, so they're 3 out. Oh, sorry, kid. I'm gonna shot you again. Some killer owls or something. I remember killer owls. Oh, sorry, love. Sorry, there's nothing I can do. Oh, it's in here. Oh man, yeah, forgot about him. He's this funny possessed suit of armour. Wherever it is. Winged beasts is fucking weakness, isn't it? You know, nuts. Well, I wish I paid that winged beast. Head to the boat. Come on, boys. About level next to them.
That place?
James, go and prevent the confusion in the city. Okay, let's meet at Sunset Bridge. We're counting on you, James.
No more fooling around.
No, no more fooling around. Yeah, definitely a game you gotta play with the light gun to get the most out of it.
Move.
No! Help me! Need to hurry. What?
Oh no, it's this one, is it? It's further on when you're in the boat, isn't it?
Thank you for rescuing me.
Thank you for destroying my car. Destroy all flannels. All that war against it. When Jack shoots. Come on. Oh yeah. Not bombs, not. Yeah, and then killer elves, killer elves. That's killer elves.
Thank you for rescuing me.
Chris Packer making me impressed, is he?
What?
Oh, sorry about that, Jeff. vertically challenged knife throwing. Oh, fucking spell on. Taken out by Kistan. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty good game, that is, especially if you've got light guns to play with. It's worth checking out. It's worth checking out. Not such a great game if you're playing it on control pad.
The House of the Dead.
It's the House of the Dead 2. Yeah, that was that. Again, light gun games. I'm alright for a few plays. I couldn't play a light gun game for like 5 hours on the trot, you know what I mean? But yeah, House of the Dead 2. Nice box as well with that. It's time for a bit of Ferrari F355 challenge. Play a bit of that. Pop some of that in and play a bit of that. Never played the PlayStation 2 version of this. I do believe it's supposed to be okay, but maybe that's a save game on there. It's one of the few Dreamcast games that actually got widescreen mode. But because this is running through VGA HDMI, I don't think you can select the widescreen mode. You only get to do it through SCART, RGB or composite, whatever. Pretty sure, because it's VGA and it's running that it's 640 by 480. Again, amazing looking game for its time.
Ferrari F355 challenge.
Play arcade mode. Look at the full length Suzuka track. We put all the options, we put all the driver aids on as well. Why not? Or just a straighter race.
Your selection.
Audio there in this game, just a fraction. such a great looking game, this. The music's definitely got that American raw. Nice 80s cheese soundtrack, any. Well, then you've got all the assists on, really does overcompensate quite a lot. And the traction control and the steering control and stuff. Whoa, oh, obviously not enough to stop me doing that. It's definitely a lot more bordering simulation on this game than a lot of Sega's races. It's definitely Yu Suzuki's obsession with Ferrari on it. This sort of fueled this game. Just keep your eye on the track and on the car rather than any streaming setup. Play quite nice with the steering wheel, this as well. Position 8 of 8. Yeah, should have probably turned some of the assists off. Haven't it really helped? We'll do slow you down. Obviously they're trying to overcompensate for your erratic driving, but sometimes erratic driving's good, especially if you want to finish in an high position in this game. Oh, what's that? What was that? Just clip the edge there by the tyre wall. Obviously the 3-screen coin up give you a little bit more of a wider view of the game screen, you know, sort of the viewpoint, so you can judge the width of the car maybe a little bit better. They did release a twin screen version of this, which is what the widescreen game sort of simulates and it sort of replicates the twin screen version. Yeah, awesome graphics on this, yeah. Also at the time, weren't they? Still pretty good now. Yeah, music's a bit cheesy, isn't it? It's definitely borderline simulation though, isn't it?
Congratulations.
Just in, last second. 8th position, pretty cool. I believe that's ranking first. The Long Beach. Play that one. Should probably go into the there's a way you can go into the settings. You can turn off the traction control and stuff, go you?
Yeah, man, this is Alan J, the voice. Okay, man, next up is a number that will bring back memories of happy metal music back in the 80s. Best music to listen to in the car, right? It's great, even better when you have a beautiful blonde sitting next to you, or even when you're driving by yourself, man. This is Great for a Ride. Check it out.
It's to be said, even in the 4x3 format, on the big screen it looks really nice. This it's really nice. Definitely don't look 20 odd years old, this game. I'd say the graphics on this in parts actually look better than SEGA GT 2002 on the Xbox. Yeah, cracking games. Super cheap to pick up as well. As far as I'm aware, it's still pretty cheap to pick up. Think it more quite as popular as Daytona, was he? So, you know, for Dreamcast owners, and a lot of Dreamcast owners prefer the Daytona 40 now. To be fair, I probably played a lot more Daytona on the Dreamcast than I did of this. But graphics, really good. But gameplay can be a bit unforgiving, Kari, unless you got all the assists on, and then with the assists on it can feel a bit... seem to be stuck in the, you know, the arse end of the pack.
Time extended. Final lap. That's what I call an invigorating number. I'd love to listen to the song under a clear blue sky. Wouldn't you like to do the same, boys and girls? Hey, that would definitely help me forget all the bad things in life. I especially love the
Jostled then a guy behind me now.
was a beautiful song. And the rock continues, man. Hey, the next number is a very speedy tune. Full of velocity. For those driving your car right now, be careful. It'll make you want to step on it. Hey, why don't you, man? Step on it till your heart content. The song is Time Extended. Get ready to rock. Here it is.
Yeah, it is still an amazing looking game. This.
Congratulations. Game over.
Have another go on another track. A single play. I don't think I ain't selected my save game, I'm pretty sure. It's created a new save game.
Your selection.
Race start.
Oh dear. And good start, is it? Pardon me.
Hey, up next is a mid-tempo heavy number. It's very powerful. The rhythm has got power and the guitar is very aggressive. The tune is called, it's a rocky number, and it's called Keep On Rolling. Here we go.
Bargy. Positions. No. That was slide. Save that one. It's definitely got a strange mechanic to it, this game. Somewhat simulation. I think it's bad once you get the feel for the steering. It's definitely, I'd say it's more of a simulation than arcade. Especially if you turn all the assists off. No, too much speed going into the corner. Lost the position there. Gonna lose another one? No.
Well, they said that they had to drag him out of the studio. At least, that's what I heard.
Gonna be a battle now to try and get that back.
Hey, the next number is a very
I don't think it's gonna happen.
velocity. For those driving your car right now, be careful. He'll make you want to step on it. Brake twice, and step on it till you're
What I do like about this as well, that I mean the analog steering is, I wouldn't say twitchy,
final lap.
which is, you know, rapid, but it ain't as twitchy as Daytona. Daytona's quite twitchy with the old analog. Trying to put the corner there. You can see the guy went round the outside of me. While messing about was he took the position. I'm gonna get that back now. No. The guy's on my ass now, look. Yeah. No. Oh well. Could have probably finished that in 50 if I was pushing for it, but no way. What gonna happen, was it? That was gonna happen. That was gonna happen. I've got a feeling this is a new save game I must have chose. Probably end up deleting it after this. I've got a better save game, I'm sure I have. One of these memory slots. We'll play another game anyway, so bear with us. No idea what it is. Just go and have a quick look on the old game shelf, see what you fancy playing. No particular order tonight, just a bit of randomism.
Ferrari F355 Challenge. Ferrari F355 Challenge. Ferrari F355 Challenge. Ferrari F355 Challenge.
Cheers for hanging around, anyone. Right, back to the main screen. Change the game. Play something a bit different now. This is Capcom versus SNK, but the Pro Edition. Do really like this, the Pro Edition. It's got Joey Gashi as a selectable character. He was an unlockable, along with Nakaruru out of Samurai Shodown in the original. So yeah, I'll play this one. Do like the Capcom vs SNK games. First one, the original Capcom vs SNK, the Dreamcast, pretty cheap to pick up. Japanese version. I'm sure you could pick that up for less than 20 quid now.
Capcom.
The sequel, Capcom SNK 2, that's a little bit more expensive, I do believe. Great games. This is the Pro Edition. This was released in between, obviously, the original Capcom vs SNK and the sequel.
Capcom versus SNK.
Don't remember paying a lot for this actually when it got released. When it got released. I didn't buy this when it got released. Let's get it right. I didn't buy this. I bought the original Capcom vs SNK. I think that was reasonably priced. I didn't buy this because I thought it was just some sort of like, you know, in between, which it is. I think I only paid about 15 quid for this most recently.
Capcom.
It's got to be Capcom Groove, not SNK. It's got to be the Capcom versus SNK. No, it's definitely got to be SNK Groove all the way, I think. Danny Beaky.
Red Cyclone.
Round one, fight.
I do usually play this on turbo mode. You got interesting character roster on this one. Say your prayers.
Fight.
Evening Retro Alarm, alright mate? Yeah, just playing a bit of Dreamcast. And the old Japanese Dreamcast. It's a Japanese Dreamcast as well, this one, it ain't Hong Kong one. It's the one that was released with a modem. Oh, gel bit the dust.
Round 3. Fight.
Nice miss with the bird. Got him. This is the pro version of Capcom vs SNK on the Dreamcast. Few differences with the versions. Nakamura and Joe were unlocked. Oh, I might as well start off with everyone's fan favourite, Dan Vicky.
Round 1. Fight.
I'm not bad to play the Dreamcast pad actually this game. Should have probably connected that multi-format sticker on me to play this on the Dreamcast. I always say, but I never do. Yeah, they did get a bit lazy with the graphics. Same with the SNK sprites on it, they were very... But I do like the low res graphics in all fairness. I don't like the high res graphics, like the HD remakes. I think I really don't like them. I don't think they suit the games at all.
Round 2. Fight.
It was an HD Street Fighter 2 on the 360 or something. It's like the ones that was not released on the Switch now. I really don't like them. Just don't like the redrawn graphics. They do look a bit odd, it has to be said, against the like more high resolution backgrounds and stuff. The chunky sprites, you know, the low resolution sprites. But there's something about, I mean, the HD remakes. Yeah. Yeah, I do like the graphics in this. There's a bit of a weird mismatch between the high resolution and the sprites, which is sort of separates them from the background, doesn't it? Originally, the first time I saw Capcom vs SNK, I bought it off a dodgy disc off a mate at work. So I never bought it when it first came out, not straight away. And I really liked it, and I went out and bought it. But it did seem a little bit odd at the time with like the more high resolution backgrounds and the low res sprites. But now I really love the low res sprites. I really do. They're better. Yeah, I don't like the HD remixes. I don't know. They're just weird, ain't they? It's because he's that used to the sort of like the pixel art graphics. With this, with the scanline gen on it as well, I know the game natively ain't really supposed to have scan lines unless you've got it connected up to a CRT running through VGA. But if you put the scan line generator as well, this game looks really nice. It tends to complement that sprite art.
Round 2, fight.
Capcom vs SNK3. Yeah, well, it was the SNK SVC Chaos, wasn't it? What really proper Capcom vs SNK3 was it? But yeah, it would be nice, wouldn't it? If they ever did one. We used to have Marvel vs Capcom 3. I had that on the PlayStation. And I sold it, I don't know why. I didn't really play it much, in fairness. I just sort of got rid of it. I quite like that game, so I should have kept that. So I've got Marvel vs Capcom 1 and 2 on here, on the Dreamcast. And I bought the third one on PlayStation 3. Got rid of it. Tatsunoko vs Capcom on the Wii as well. That's a nice game for the Wii.
3, fight.
See you, Dan.
大戦道お仕置きよ。
黄金の蹴り拝ませてやるぜ。
Round 4, fight.
It's definitely an acquired taste, didn't they, the Marvel vs Capcom games. I think the SNK vs Capcom were definitely more... Would you say it was more sensible? I don't know. But I think the old Marvel thing, the superhero things, it's fine, but I do prefer the fighting series versus fighting series. It's like X-Men Children of the Atom, at least they were all sort of Marvel characters, weren't they? They weren't like Capcom versus Marvel. It's like it's weird in it that they try to face off Street Fighter versus, you know, and other kind of games versus the Marvel universe. I do like the Marvel versus Capcom games, but yeah, I think I'm more on the beat 'em ups versus beat 'em ups. The only one I was keen on really was it Tekken versus Street Fighter. Tekken X Street Fighter or something. I was fussed on that one. I used to have that one on the 360. I was fussed on that one. Yeah, Children of the Atom. I can't believe you hadn't played Children of the Atom before, sub. To be fair, I understand what you're saying there, Retro Alarm. Yeah, the way the characters used to be like off the screen, yeah, they could have been waiting in the background, couldn't they? And there's a lot of vertical gameplay as well on the Capcom versus games, isn't there? The Marvel versus Capcom games. Quite vertical, isn't they? Like X-Men versus Street Fighter as well. It's quite vertical, isn't it? There's a lot of screen height there. There's a lot of screen height there.
Round one, fight.
It's a revelation, really. I remember seeing pictures of that in Sega Sat magazine way back, and I was thinking, I bet that, you know, I bet it's all show and no go with that Children of the Atom. And when I played it, I was like, wow, it's really good, really good. I think I played the PAL version first. I didn't have it back in the day on the Sat. I played the PAL version, and then I ended up getting the Japanese version as well. But I didn't get it when it first came out. During the Atom, I was a bit, it's going to be another one of these superhero beat 'em up game things that are a bit, you know. But I remember going X-Men vs Street Fighter when that came out with the 4-meg cartridge. 4-meg cartridge. Is that Vampire Savior use it though? Luckily. I think, is there another game that uses it as well? That one, Sunsoft? Or is it Waku Summon?
Round three, fight.
Darkstalkers, yeah, I like Vampire Savior. It's like Darkstalkers was the conversion to the PlayStation one. I never played the PlayStation one. I only played the played the Saturn version. Well, on the arcade, obviously, through emulation. I do like the tag team on some of the beat 'em ups. You don't get it with this DX, obviously. You take your turn like on the earlier the King of Fighters games, and then that's it, innit? You know, you can't tag in and out. I do like the old tag in and out thing.
Round four, fight.
So all the graphics on this one as well, with the obviously the light on the cell shading around them sort of thing. You know that you can see like where the direction of the flames are to the left and the right of the characters. Yeah, Children of the Atom is, it was a shocker when I first saw that, running on just like the bare bones Saturn hardware. It's really good, no RAM cards or anything. Some mega sprite sizes in there, isn't there? Probably chopped a bit of the animation from the coin up here, but it's really ain't that noticeable, is it? This was this take of Koyo out of. Is it Koyo or right? No, it's Ryu, innit? Ryu out of Art of Fighting, innit? Down a big game. It's gonna take you out now, innit? There you knew it. Yuri, you last. Yeah, Ryo from Art of Fighting, yeah.
7, 6,
It's sort of like their dig at it, wasn't it? Their dig at the art of fighting because they didn't like it, did they, Capcom? It was too much like Street Fighter ones, too much like Street Fighter. It's quite loud in this game, I do apologise. Drowned it out more waffle anyway. King of Fighters 15's out on Thursday. Well, I've got a couple of the more modern ones. I ain't that fussed on the more modern ones to be funny. To be fair, sorry. But just something funny about them, they just feel a bit odd. I like the 2D. I've got the other one on was the last one, was it 14 on PlayStation 4? It's alright. There's nothing wrong with it, it's just I always prefer the 2D. King of Fighters 95 is probably my favourite, then probably 98. We'll have another go at this. Choose some different characters. You can change the music, or you can have arranged or original arcade. Optional. Normal, original. Should we go with the original? Favourites of 98. Yeah, I really do like the and 11. 2002 and 11. Yeah, I know what you're saying there. They're decent ones, aren't they? I do really like King of Fighters 98. We've got 98 on MVS, the original cart. I'd like that on the AES, but it's just way expensive. I don't want to pay 480 quid or whatever it's probably going for now. Go with the classics. Really like presentation on this game. A bit more so than the second one.
Hey, come on, come on!
Round one, fight.
What's one where you don't get that option with the original Capcom vs SNK? Well, Capcom vs SNK, sorry. Yeah. You only get it with the... You only get that option with the Pro version. Soundtrack change for original or... In that time now. In that time.
Round two, fight.
Probably don't, I don't know. Maybe they cut them out. What was you playing it on? It is my... the Cubex, if they're doing the Atomies Wave emulation, it might have cut them out, you know. To save time, because, well, not save time, sorry, to save memory. Save time, Christ, cracking up. So I think some of the Atomies Wave, they had to like gimp it a bit earlier to run because of the memory constraints on a lot of stuff. It's like on the Dreamcast, innit? You can run Atomies Wave stuff on them GDMUs, some of them, Koya. And that SD loader, I do believe, but I think you can get disc versions of them as well, but they'll have to be slightly gimped so that they'll fit in the memory. Ultimate Match version, is that the one on PS2? Did I get a PS2 release of it, the UN version? The problem after King of Fighters 2000 is play more sort of, well, what play more was it? SNK got broke up, didn't he? And then it took a while for them to get to the sort of the original founders of SNK to sort of get it back because it was declared bankrupt one year and it was sold off. Because it ran under the Playmore label for a while, didn't it? And they were struggling with the copyrights and stuff, and that's why Garrow and some of the later games by SNK, they ain't got the roster, had they? The original rosters of the games, had they? If I remember right. And like some of the earlier King of Fighters, that rosters, the graphics all changed and different because the artists left that, didn't they? So I always prefer like the King of Fighters 2000 and games prior to that. Because I think them like the pure blood original SNK from Neo Geo times, you know. I think the art style went weird, didn't it, when they had like, was it Elith, whatever you want to call them. And they were doing the Samurai Shodown games as well, weren't they? They were being sourced out. They later sourced out some of the Metal Slugs, didn't they? Was it Metal Slug 4? Metal Slug 5, I'm sure they got sourced out as well, didn't they? The later SNK stuff, it went a bit strange, and it's improved now a lot more than sort of that mid-2000 era, I think it did start to improve. Probably around about the time of King of Fighters Maximum Impact, you could tell that, you know, they were sort of pulling the quality back in. Yeah, it's Elith, whatever you want to say. Yeah, such a shame. It's weird, isn't it, this, with the different soundtracks? Laughs last and all that. Say your prayers, win. It's a strange mix of the Street Fighter music in it. This one, it's very echoey in it. It's the it's a different option in it in the sound. I'll change it in the sound option. It obviously depends on what character you're fighting and what round you're playing. It's like it was against Honda, just for it, so it was like. So you're gonna get those sort of different sounds, I suppose. Different BGM. Yeah, it sounded really echoey, didn't it? It's like this. Do you recognise this? It's from Fatal Fury 2, isn't it? Fatal Fury Special. It must be to do with the backgrounds, auntie. First round on each background. You're this game, what? Come on. Oh, beauty projectile. Turkey. Yeah, it's the train level, wasn't it, on the Fatal Fury Special. So Special or 2, might be on both, hasn't it? Don't think I've ever owned Fatal Fury 2. I think I only ever owned Fatal Fury Special. I was going to get Fatal Fury 2 at one time, but I thought it's the point, because Special is just sort of like a slightly enhanced one, innit? I suppose it's nice if you want to get a complete collection of the Fatal Fury games. Terry schooled her. And then you got the weird Terry battle. Are you okay? I don't know. He's talking to himself, isn't he? Terry's talking to himself. Yeah, anyone that's been using OBS over the past few months, you might notice there's been some sort of like memory leak on there since the last update. And yet the other day they seem to have updated the software, and he seems to have got rid of that weird memory leak. You could see there was a memory leak in there. We'll put something else on. Why not? I really like the presentation on this game though, to be fair. Some of the backgrounds are really well drawn as well. I think there was a big craving for 3D though, while around about the time of this. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I like the SNK games. I like the SNK beat 'em ups as well. Really like the Fatal Fury games, the King of Fighters and King of Fighters. They got like I don't know, sort of grown up grittiness to them, haven't they, compared to some of the Capcom fighters. Street Fighter 2 is a classic though. There's no arguing about that. Is that Street Fighter 2 is a classic. It's a classic. It really is. You can't knock Street Fighter 2. It's brilliant. Yeah. No, you can't knock Street Fighter 2. You'd be a muppet to knock Street Fighter 2. And Street Fighter 2 versus Mortal Kombat, well, you need your head red, wouldn't you? This is one of these multi-page memory cards that I've got in here, so it's exactly no contest. I'm never a big fan of Mortal Kombat. It's alright. It's a bit gimmicky, wasn't he? It's the blood, wasn't he? The blood. He said the bloodlust. Be on the first page, isn't he? On the first page. Yeah. That game's Daytona, USA. A nice game on the Dreamcast. Nice graphics. It has to be said the handling can be a bit sketchy. But I do like it. It was, wasn't it? It was just all about the blood, wasn't it? It was just the blood thing, wasn't it? With the Mortal Kombat. It was mainly about the blood, wasn't it? It was all about the blood. The fatalities. I did enjoy Mortal Kombat 2, actually. Oh, I did have that. I'm sure I had that on the Mega Drive. But it wasn't no Street Fighter, was it? Well, no Street Fighter 2. Music's a bit quiet on this, isn't it? Probably not such a bad thing with the intro music, because the intro music ain't quite as iconic as the original, is it? Yeah, I mean, they ain't bad, they just weren't, they were Street Fighter 2, was they? Is that Dinosaur Beat 'em Up by Midway called now? Primal Rage. That's a weird one, isn't it? It's alright though. Again, there's nothing wrong with them. You know, some people love them. I hate to diss a game that someone likes, you know what I mean? It's just a preference, it's just a personal preference, eh? So I'm really glad that they've improved the OBS. The latest update. So it seems a lot more stable. So it seems way more stable.
Hornet, grasshopper, falcon, lightning, pie wagon.
Go on, we'll play something different. We'll choose Falcon.
Reese, Mermaid Lake. Race start. Ladies and
Buenas
gentlemen,
noches.
start your
Buenas
engines.
noches. Hey, gringo. How you doing, John Zini? Yeah, where have you been hiding? Have you been terrorising? Did I say you've been working late? No, none of that.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
Straight over the grass. Sorry, that's looking at the chat. Just got back from your mate's house. Yeah. It's just a bit of a this and that stream tonight with a bit of Dreamcast for a change.
Checkpoint.
Backing about with the old laptop. A bit of emulation earlier on today. We're they fancy streaming on of that. Leave that for another night, I think. It's fancy. Don't be a Dreamcast. Cannot remember the last time I played this track on here.
Checkpoint.
Hope all's well round your end of the woods. Due some bad weather, aren't we, over the next couple of days, I think. It's got to get a bit stormy.
You place 20th.
Well, at least. Oh, right, I'm going to mention Mr. Putin and the Ukraine. 20th. Can't be coming in 20th, can you? Raining all day. The dog was annoyed you don't take it for a walk. Oh, could have put your bloody rain hat on. For excuse. Stick your bloody wellies and your rain hats on. Go and take it for a walk. Get out there now. Take your daughter. No, oh yeah. We'll choose another track. That ain't favourite of mine. I don't mind that. It's alright. I like the originals. Fucking miserable bastard. All that effort they're putting into making some nice new tracks. Nah. Nah.
Mermaid Lake, Rin Rin Circuit Pixie, National Park Speedway, Desert City.
It's good that they added them in from the Circuit Edition as well, I suppose.
Street Galaxy.
It's 2 laps in it. It's the original had 2 laps in it. Didn't have 4 laps. It's definitely 2 laps. Oh, yeah, I'll make it up to her, yeah. I see. Get her some doggy treats. You gotta go twice the walk next time. You gotta walk twice as far. Go on, we'll go with that.
Race start. Ladies and gentlemen, start your engine.
Yeah, unfortunately I am. I'm struggling with the old Dreamcast controller. I have got a Dreamcast steering wheel, but I plugged it in. Braving it with the Dreamcast controller.
2, 1, go!
It ain't as bad as everyone makes out. Like, to use the analog, you've got to sort of like roll the controller a little bit. See, like that, you've got to roll rather than if you'd like try to use like a modern analog, you're screwed.
Checkpoint.
It says he crashes. He crashed a bird. Oh yeah. How did I eat that?
Checkpoint.
Jeffrey, do something. Don't just sit there. Just trying to make him spin. If you press Y or whatever on the Saturn, you can to spin on his head.
Checkpoint.
Yeah, tempting to place the Dreamcast controller.
Checkpoint.
It ain't so bad with this car with the grasshopper, but holding it's all out of the shop, eh? Grasshopper's got a bit more grip, especially if you put the slightly chunkier tyres on. I think it's a bit too grippy.
Checkpoint.
Just have to overemphasise your braking, otherwise you carry too much speed into the corners and you've got massive understeer with it. It's like trying to ride a barge through that corner that was in.
Checkpoint.
It's fry sky high. A bit of flying sky high, can you?
Checkpoint.
The guy behind this in Scud Racing and the Yakuza series has left Sega now, hasn't he?
Checkpoint.
Left him last year. I think he's working for a Korean, is it South Korean or Taiwanese? I think it's South Korean, I don't think it's Taiwan with it. It's a South Korean software company, I don't think it's Chinese.
Checkpoint.
It's South Korean.
Your time's extended.
There's one behind Sega AV, wasn't he? Monkey Ball series and all the other stuff as well. I think he was like the last big name you knew from when Sega were pretty big.
Checkpoint.
Your time's extended. Stay low in the turn.
Nagoshi, I think his name is. I think his first name.
Watch your speed.
I didn't mean to look it up. Six out of 30 with a pad me. Is this better with a wheel? Yeah, he does. He does play a lot better with a wheel.
You play.
It's really nice with the wheel. The analog's a lot more accurate. You can sort of like do the slides more, especially with the Hornet. Well, it's fine with the pad if you can roll the pad. If you get used to it. So you rather than catch the microphone. Rather than direct left right with the pad, if you roll the pad just a little bit with your thumb, you get a bit more control with it. But yeah, it is better. It is probably a little bit better with the wheel. Well, for sure, it's a lot better with the wheel. It's a lot more accurate. You get that sort of arcade feel as well. It's like Sega Rally, and Sega Rally's nice with the wheel.
D A Z D A Z.
Yeah. This game, Daytona, along with my copy of Shenmue 2, a guy that's on YouTube now got for me when he sort of shut up shop. I think it was about a year or 6 months before this and Shenmue was due to come out, so he managed to get them mail ordered for me. Because obviously they've got contacts back in the early 2000s. His name's James. He's retro import gamer and collector. Retro and import gamer, I think his channel is. But yeah, he got these. He used to have a shop in Willenhall, and I managed to get this off him. This is the same copy of the game. New release Yakuza games are great. No cut content for the first time. Yes, I've got Yakuza 0, Kiwami, and is it 3? I think I've got 3. Three. Is it 3? Sure, I've got them all on the PlayStation 4 now. Yes, you've got 3, 4, and 5 on the collection, ain't you? And you've got 6 was on its own. Was it the Song of Life or something? Yeah. I ain't played through any of the remakes. I've got them, but I ain't played through them. I started playing Yakuza 0. Stopped playing it for no reason, like an idiot. I should have got back to it, but I ain't. Really like the Yakuza games though. They go, it's a weird charm to them, ain't they? Especially the remastered ones. They feel very much more like Shenmue, don't they? The original ones on PlayStation 2, I didn't like the very first Yakuza game, or when I first played it on PlayStation 2. I thought it was a step back from Shenmue, but yeah. But yeah, the guy behind them, he's no longer with Sega now, is he? He's left. The boss of that too, is it Team Ryokuku, whatever it's called. I'm not good with the Japanese pronunciation. We'll try another track. Yeah, I do like the remasters. You got Yakuza 1 and 2 on the PS2. I did have them. I like Yakuza 2 on the PS2. I was first on the first one. Yakuza 2 was a massive step up, I thought. I think I was expecting a bit much. I was expecting like another Shenmue on the PlayStation 2 and it didn't happen, did it? In all fairness, I don't think PlayStation 2 could have handled Shenmue or Shenmue 2. That would be nice, wouldn't it, if somebody actually made like a remaster of Shenmue and Shenmue 2 on PlayStation 2, if you could do it. Of course.
Galaxy, Dinosaur Canyon,
337.
Speedway.
40 cars on the original on this track, I'm sure it was, wasn't it?
Race start. Ladies and gentlemen,
Have I played
start
Shenmue
your
3?
engines.
Briefly. I think I played it up to when I got to the first arcade and played the crappy arcade games in it, and I was like, oh god, I wish Sega could use this.
3, 2,
I really want to be playing Outrun and Power Drift and Thunderblade and Galaxy Force and anything else, even Virtua Fighter, you know what I mean, Super Hang-On or something, rather than the games that were included in Shenmue 3. I know Shenmue 3 is supposed to be about the story, but I don't know. Oh, I like the arcades in it as well. It's one of the draws for me having the Japanese version. I've not really following the story too much. I know you've got to try and track down his father's killer, Landy, one. The arcade sort of made it as well, didn't they? To me, it was a Sega game as much as a Yu Suzuki game, and it's a shame, really. Sega US. Sega US.
checkpoint.
Your time's extended. 5 laps to go. Stay low in the turn.
Oh man, I'm doing a massive understeer because I'm trying to play it like the original Daytona, and you can't play this game like the original Daytona with this car. It's really bad. Literally, I've just got to touch the brake, slow down a bit, and not try and drift around the corner. The other thing that irritates me on this game as well is you've got the lap time and stuff flash up right in the middle of the screen, don't you? It's distracting. Why is it there? Put it a little bit to the side, put it underneath the lap times or something. Why is it right slap bang in the middle? It's really irritating. Look at it. There again, right above your car. I know it's time extension. Just stick time extension there, just put the other crap at the side. It's well irritating.
Stay low in the turn. Check your position.
Checkpoint.
Your time's extended.
Pretty shitty going at this. Check your position, you're in 17. The Gashapon. Did he drop a lot of coin on him?
14.
Yeah, I know what you mean about getting back into Shenmue. I suppose it is a bit tricky. Really, you don't complete? I completed the Japanese versions of Shenmue 1 and 2. I sort of grasped some of the story. It's a bit of trial and error in some of the parts of the game. Played most of Shenmue 2 on the Xbox. I don't ever finish it. I got towards the middle of the game and I give up on it. Played the American version of Shenmue 1. I think I finished that actually. Yeah, I'm sure I did. I finished the American version of Shenmue 1. Shenmue 2. I had that on PAL Dreamcast as well. I think I got to about the same spot as I did on the Xbox. It's probably about halfway through the game, I think. Really, have they patched it? I've only got on the Xbox. I've got an Xbox One, so the remasters, the Shenmue, so. Do you mean Shenmue 3 patched, or do you mean the collection? I don't know. The remaster. Yeah. Shenmue 3, I bought Shenmue 3 as well. I don't pay a lot for it. I think it was only about 15 quid. Might have been 15 or 20 quid, something like that. Well, I'll retry that and try and do a better job of it because that was crap.
3, 2.
Just can't believe it. They seem to have fixed LBS. LBS for the past, I don't know, 4 or 5 months has been absolute crap. Keeps crashing and stuff. I noticed it got like a memory leak on it because I was looking into why it kept dropping performance. You could see there was a memory leak in there. But now it seems to have been fixed, which is, you know, it's good news for anybody using LBS. Oh man, he slipped. His thumb slipped off the freaking analog stick then. Literally slipped off it. The graphics are nice in Shenmue 3. It's a slightly different art style though, isn't it? I keep meaning to play that because I've got a PS4 Pro. I keep meaning to play it on that, but like, I ain't really got round to playing it again since first 40. I've played it, like I say, probably a couple of hours into it, got to the first arcade and thought, nah, the arcades are a bit naff, ain't they? I don't know if there's another arcade in the game, but I was thinking, I was expecting something, you know. Got the QTE machine, haven't they? And that racing game, and it'd be like the car on a stick or whatever it is in a rolling track, like somewhere out the 60s. It's alright. It's alright. Graphics are great on the actual main game, but I wanted some arcades. Isn't my fucking afterburner an outburn? position. Check your thumb on the analog stick as well, you muppet. Blue stinker.
You place 9.
Blue stinker. Blue stinger's alright actually. It's a bit, the animation's a bit dodgy, man. Blue stinker. Oh, classic. I don't think you made that one, did you, mate? Blue stinker. It can be a bit of a stinker. I actually finished Blue Stinker. Blue Stinger. Finished that one back in the day. Back when I used to complete games. Japanese as well. Yeah, Japanese. I know it got quite a bit of hate on the Dreamcast in it when it came out Blue Stinger, but I thought it was alright. It was alright. It was just something a bit different, wasn't it? For the Dreamcast at the time. I'm going to retry that. I've got to try and beat that position. 10's no good. I'll try to take it easy on the car. Take it easy on the car.
3, 2,
Blue stinker, man. Oh, cheers for that. That unintentional blooper. It's quite funny. Blue stinker. Blue stinker. I like the cheesy movie style intro on that. I did put a video on that years ago on my channel. I think it might still be in there somewhere. In full polygon action, somebody says. Blue stinger.
checkpoint.
Shoot hidden on the channel somewhere. I want to take it down. Recorded dodgiest vision off the off an old CRT or something. What to do? I'll put it on. Yeah, I'll put it on. Put it on next. I haven't played that one in absolute ages. Blue Stinger. Yeah. No, finger slipped off the analog again. Ah, what a muppet. That used to having the rubber analogs now on the modern consoles. These all plastic bloody efforts. You know, no consideration for the elderly games player.
Checkpoint.
I'd love to drift around the corner, mate, but it won't let me really, not with this car. The old grasshopper. Unless you're on for a better finish. On for a better finish than 10th anyway. Better finish than 10th maybe. Hanging onto the analog stick for dear life.
Checkpoint.
To avoid the numbness in the end of my thumb. Come on, 9. Oh, screw ups. Give me a couple of positions there, well done. Blue Stinker was intentional. Yeah.
You place 7.
Headhunter, yeah, I've got Headhunter, I've got the PAL. I don't think it got released in Japan, did it, Headhunter? Did it get released in America, Headhunter? I don't think it got a Japanese release, did it? What's that? I've only got an handful of PAL games. Headhunter. What's the other one? Yeah, I got a copy of Tomb Raider. Last Revelation was it? It's because the missus bought me that one. I never got rid of it. I kept it. Buster Move. I think I've got that one as well. Buster Move. Buster Move 4 is it? Maybe Buster Move 4. Hydro Thunder. Obviously Metropolis Street Racer. Got that one.
D8.
But yeah, Headhunter. Choo Choo Rocky. Yeah, well, I don't buy a PAL Dreamcast new. I bought a second-hand one to play the few games that you couldn't get to work through the dodgy disc swap on the old the Japanese Dreamcast. So San Francisco Rush 2040, whatever it was. Was it 2046 or 2048 or 49, whatever it was? A San Francisco Rush game was one of them. That wouldn't work, would it? You couldn't get that to work on a Japanese Dreamcast. You had to have PAL Dreamcast for that to work. Unless you got the Japanese or the American version. But to get the PAL games, a lot of them would work on a Japanese machine with that freeloader thing, you know, or the data on the action replay. Or a Utopia disc, but I'm pretty sure. Probably been patched now. You can probably get a ROM that does work, you know, or burnt onto a disc or whatever. It works with the Japanese Dreamcast. Unfortunately, Hydro Thunder. I've got Red Dog as well. Red Dog. It's another game I've got. So I've got about 5 or 6 or something like that PAL games. Now Red Dog's supposed to work in VGA. Yeah, I couldn't get it to work in VGA. Hydro Thunder don't work in VGA, so it don't work with this lead. Yeah, I hate the PAL cases. Yeah, the ones I got, I think out the 5 or 6 games I got, probably 3 PAL cases and intact and the rest and destroyed. Go on, we'll try another track. I don't really get any better on that one, am I, today? I don't think we do any better on that.
3's Dinosaur Canyon.
Your Dinosaur Canyon.
Race start! Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
Is that right? Which version works with it then? The American version works, I think, don't it? There's an American version, so I think that works with VGA. I don't think the PAL one works, does it? Or maybe it does. But I have got Red Dog to work through VGA once, and then I tried it a couple of times after it. It wouldn't work. I don't know why. Just don't know why they work. I ain't tried the dodgy cable swap, you know, you can put a SCART in there or an RGB in there, whatever, or an S-video in there and then swap it after the boot thing. I ain't tried that. So I've heard that you can wreck your Dreamcast by swapping the video cables over. You're unplugging and plugging that thing in white powered. I've heard you can wreck the motherboard, so I don't do that. No, so stop racing, ain't this? Just try to hit every car around the track. Missed that one. I'll go back and get him next lap. It's my LCD on these games. Gotta hit every one of them bloody bollards. Gotta destroy the bollards. Close to the wall. Heavy on the brakes, heavy on the brakes, screwed it up. A little bit of slide. is that.
Checkpoint.
Yeah, a lot of people used to have the N64, didn't they?
Checkpoint.
Surprising really, 'cause it was quite a late release when the N64. It was delayed that many times. My brother had an N64, I never used to own an N64. Oh, sorry, I owned an N64 for a short time recently, but back in the day I never owned an N64. I played Mario Kart and Mario 64 on his N64. I think he had was it Rogue Squadron or something on it as well? Oh, well, that fussed on that. I think he might have had the other Star Wars game as well. Was it Shadows of the Empire or something? Yeah. Mario Kart was alright. Mario Kart 64, Mario 64, that was decent. Really, Saturn. You don't know another out of Saturn. Well, to be fair,
You play 10th.
probably only I knew about 3 people around the Saturn when I got a Saturn. But I knew more people that got PlayStations. Put someone else on. Bear with us. And this is a game that I've actually got on the Xbox 360 as well. It's backwards compatible on Xbox One. It's another SEGA game. And it's, anyone recognises that symbol. It then actually got the same pictures on the disc. Game is Virtual On and Torio Tangram. Bit of a strange one, isn't it? Virtual On, the series. I've got a save file on here. Might not be on this set of memory cards. I've got another memory card or two somewhere else. I think it's in one of the cupboards or something somewhere. One of the drawers somewhere. There it is. It is actually saved on here, look. You picked up some 360 titles that are backwards compatible. Yeah. For a Series X, I was going to say.
Presented by SEGA.
So you need to get the digital ones though if you're going to play the Series S. You know, with backwards compatibility on the Series S, you need to have purchased them digitally. Binary domains backwards compatible as well, 360 on the Series X. That got rid of the backwards compatibility, or whatever you want to call it. Whatever you want to call it, got made backwards compatible not so long back. And that's a good game, Binary Domain. It's a bit like Gears, but it's sort of like against mechs in it. It's very SEGA. That's 60 frames on the Series X. You have to bear in mind with this one. It has been an absolute. I say it's been a decade since I've played this. Probably has. Red Dead Game of the Year. Yeah, Red Dead. It's got like a 4K update on. The 1X as well, I think, if anyone's got a 1X. Really, this is weird because you've got like the aim mechanic with it. You can mess around with this, can't you? Because it's a weird mix of the analog. Remember right, on the 4-way pad. So the analog controls you. You really have to mess with the controls on this to get the best out of it. It ain't very playable with the standard pad. It's got 4-way, and then you've got like to rotate around. You use the analog pad. And really got to mess with the controls on this. I don't know. Graphics are nice on it, but just unless you get to the options, just have a look in the options, it's got to be a better one.
Presented by SEGA.
That's a noise. Can we get a bit of English in there, please? Control type A. Control type B. It's definitely one of these. I think I'll go with D. Just had a look. Device settings, yeah. Okay. AV settings. Why not? Controls can't be any worse than earlier. Can you change the different version of the game? There's a way to change the version of the game, I'm sure there is. Xbox Live 360 at the Virtual On Game in Japan, did they? I've got it on mine. I've got Virtual On. Oh, the original Virtual on, or do you mean on Torio Tangram? I got this on Torio Tangram. It plays better with the twin sticks, the analog sticks on an Xbox One. Or on Xbox 360. It's backwards compatible on the Xbox One.
Flood carrier, get ready.
What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, we've got some movement. We've got some movements. It looks like it's all set out on the old. How do you? Yeah, we've got a weapon there. You've got a weapon. Got a weapon. How do we rotate the screen? Oh, you like that? Some up there. That's the jumpy. Oh, you press left and right with the into rotating. Oh, that's okay. It's a little bit better. And that's the jumpy. You can laser. Just cannon some missiles. No, they work, did he? Still got fucking hammers. Oh yeah. Oh no. Nah, I'm gonna have to play that one on the Xbox. You can't play that on here. I'm gonna have to spend time with the controls or something. Nah, quit that game, I think. Reboot the system. This is what I like. The demo mode. Definitely plays a lot better with the twin analog sticks. This one. I'll play it next time. Play the 360 or whatever. I'll play that on stream for the Xbox One. So that and Virtua Fighter Final Showdown are backwards compatible. Daytona. Unfortunately, Outrun 2 and what's the other one? Afterburner Climax, they ain't, am they? Yeah, I'm gonna put something else on. Can't be playing that with them controls. Way too twitchy, way too odd controls on there. I think I only paid about £10 for that game. Virtual on Tangram. Got here. Got Marvel vs Capcom. We've got Le Mans 24 Hours. The Japanese version. Put Marvel vs Capcom on. This is the original Marvel vs Capcom. For some reason, that one comes up as like a plain disc in the drive, doesn't it? Some of the Dreamcast games do, don't they? Especially the early ones. He's telling you if you want to get rid of the flash on the screen.
Capcom presents.
Marvel
vs. Capcom.
Yeah, this is a loud game. I never owned this one back in the day. Borrowed it off a friend from work. I lent him think I lent him King of Fighters. King of Fighters Dream Match or something. I've been King of Fighters Dream Match.
Capcom presents.
And I think I borrowed these. Yeah, I like Marvel vs Capcom. I only borrowed it, I never bought it. I meant to buy it and I never did. I like Marvel vs Capcom 2 and 3. 3, I don't know why I got rid of 3. I used to have 3 on the PlayStation 3, but I sold it. Way back. Don't know why. It was Spatus looked like getting a collection of games there, and it's like that was one of them that went for some reason. An odd choice on I don't know why I got rid of that. I quite like that. It's had a weird sort of different graphical style to it. It's like like a cel shaded graphic, didn't he? That one. Maybe the old Strider.
Venom. Anita.
A bit of turbo speed on, so it can wake me up.
Ready. Fight.
It has to be said, the majority of the Capcom beat-em-ups they tend to use a similar sort of moveset, don't they, with the half circles and the like for the specials. It's like Strider, they can hang onto the sides of the screen. I do like this for the fact that you've got Strider as a playable character in here. A lot of, like I was saying earlier, there is a lot of it's like vertical any movement in this game as well, which ain't always easy to sort of get your head round. Just manic though, ain't he? So over the top.
Venom.
Give up,
Win.
spoil sport.
Jubilee.
I think I've got pretty much
Ready. Fight.
every Capcom
First attack.
beat 'em up that got released over the years. Well, I did have. I think I said probably Marvel vs Capcom 3. Obviously I ain't got that one now. We've got most of the ones that got released on the Saturn. So the Marvel vs Capcom 2. Put that one on the Dreamcast.
Maximum level. Maximum level.
been too easy to try and block the more powerful moves with the trigger buttons on the Dreamcast. Have I got Tatsunoko on the Wii? Yeah, got it, yeah. Got a Tatsunoko stick as well. Still got that, I was thinking of selling it. Been thinking of modding that now on and off for how many years. Just don't really use it for the Wii. Even though I've got SNK arcade classics and stuff and Metal Slug. And plus that obviously. On the Wii. I was thinking of modding that stick. But I don't really want to mod it. It is a nice stick, that Mad Cat stick. Yeah, it is a nice stick, that is, isn't it? It's a nice stick. I did enjoy, before I got the MBS and that and the AES, back when I got that stick, I got it to play the SNK games on the Wii. And I did enjoy playing the Wii versions of them in the LGL games. Strider vs Strider, I really don't like it when I play like a mirror image character. It's spawning on the action. No, I still got that. That's an alcohol stick box. I paid about 40 quid for it. Posted. It was nothing really at the time. It was super cheap. I know they're worth probably a bit more than that now. But it's a really nice stick it was. Still is. So. And play a game, use it now. So you could use it on the Wii U, couldn't you? Because you can play the Wii games through the Wii U car. You can just connect that stick up to the nunchuck connection on the Wiimote. And just I have played Samurai Showdown Anthology using that stick. It's quite nice. Playing Dirty Phil now, look. Wow.
Strider, Kaylied, win.
Yeah, I think everyone's got that stick, eh? It's infamous, isn't it? That stick, the Tatsunoko stick. It's infamous. There is another one. Have you seen the other one floating around? It's like a cheaper version. It ain't the Mad Catz one. I think it was sort of like a knockoff one. Have you seen that one? It's got like a blue base. A long way around, are there, you know? Yeah.
Capcom presents
8-bit duo arcade stick. Let me see what's up. Wireless, yeah, wireless. Is that are they Bluetooth? Or am they just wireless? Or is it wireless Bluetooth? Is it the same? I don't know, so I just tend to use wired control pads now as well. I just can't be bothered charging them up. In all fairness, if I'm playing on the Xbox One or on the PlayStation 3 or the 4 or whatever, It's nearly always connected via USB. Very rarely I use the charge packs. Unfortunately, you can't really do that with the Wii U, can you? You've got the gamepad. Actually, I've got one of them Wii U Pro controllers, so I could do that. Actually, I could use it with a pad.
Capcom presents.
But to use the arcade stick, you've got to go through the nunchuck port on the Wiimote. So again, it's wireless, I suppose. It's got both, has it? You'd swap the buttons out. What, on the big dough? What would you put in there? Sanwas. Silent. See, some people like the Samwa, don't they? Some people like the Samitsu. Samwas, yeah. Silent Samwas, yeah. No, click, yeah, they. I think John Zini's commented on my arcade stick. I've also got some Quambas, so they're like these bloody Chinese rip-off Sanwa buttons in it. Yeah, they were only about £1.20 a button. But they're really clacky. They are really clacky. They're really clacky. You know when you're hitting the buttons on there. They're super clacky. They work. They work, but they're like, I don't know, they feel slightly brittle, you know what I mean? Yeah, the clacky clack. Remember clickety clack? See, I remember that. I can't remember what I had from the bloody tea 2 days ago, but I remember that comment, the clickety clack buttons. Yeah, clickety clack, I think I'm really clacky, yeah, I was listening back to that stream after, I was like, Christ, I'm really clacky, yeah, guys. Clack stick. It's an arcade clack stick.
Marvel vs. Capcom.
Let's have another go at this. Clickety clack. Probably could be Wolverine. Yeah. Let's mix it up. Captain Commando. Oh no. I'll try not to be fair, I'll try not to talk too loud as well. I mean, Mrs. is in the other room, she's probably trying to get some sleep, so I'll try not to talk too loud. As used to me swearing at the screen at like early hours of the morning, especially if I'm playing online multiplayer. It's only the occasional grunt and shout. I'm not having a full-on conversation, is it? But yeah, it's the same with the arcade stick. I try not to play with the arcade sticks like that because you can't even clack or they am clickety clackety, even like the joystick itself, not just the buttons. I've got one of them Hori mini arcade sticks, you know what they're called. And that's really clacky as well. It's called Fighting Stick Mini. PS3, PS4. They're really clacky, it's really clacky, the buttons are really clacky on it. And even the stick's clicky as well. Oh, it's a nice micro switch to now. I don't think the buttons are. I don't think the buttons are micro switch. They might be. If they are, they're really small. But the switch is nice micro switch stick. But again, really noisy freaking thing. Not a clue what I'm doing with these, what special moves are. I'm just doing the old R circle specials and 3/4. Seems to be working out. You use your Street Fighter Tekken. Street Fighter X Tekken. That's a weird game, that is. I think I'd probably like that again now, playing it a couple of years on from owning it, but I just thought it seemed a bit empty, didn't it? That game, the original when it came out, was that one of them that you got to pay for all the download characters and stuff? Street Fighter X Tekken. And you got a bad rep. I remember picking it up cheap and thinking it was a bit empty, a bit like Street Fighter 5 is now. Yeah, the stick, that's probably very similar to the stick that I got. I think I got the Tekken 6 PS3 wireless stick, Hori. I think that's pretty similar to the stick, that same stick in it. It's quite light, it ain't that noisy. It's a big stick though, you put your hands on flat on the base of it, like, you know, for the buttons. Is that one I've made into a multi-format stick? It's the same as is it the same as the Tekken 6 stick? By Ori. Or is that the SF Tekken? Yeah, yours is a Mad Catz. Oh, you probably got you've got the next. You've got a better model, haven't you? That's a better one in. Quite chunky, isn't it? So the Mad Catz ones are quite well made, are they? That's solid. Go on with the War Machine. Television now, it's getting quite late. It's close to 20 past 12, isn't it?
Ready.
Loads of time.
Fight.
Another game that I ain't really played much of, the arcade version. Captain Commando. It's a bit like Final Fight-esque style game, isn't it? Scrolling beat 'em up. Never really played much of it. Probably release a modular controller with a spinner on it and stuff. Yeah, that'd be pretty good, wouldn't it? Could, like, configure that to work with a lot of like retro games, like say like the Mister or something. Imagine that, like a spinner and stuff for like the old trackball games. That would be really good. Never tried to configure anything fancy in MAME or anything on retro art. Probably sort of fudge a spinner or whatever with it, couldn't you, or trackball. The gems, I can't remember the gems in the Street Fighter X Tekken, or Tekken X Street. These Street Fighter X Tekken, is it? Yeah. Remember Pocket Gem Fighter? Remember that? It's like Super Deformed Street Fighter one. Super Deformed Street Fighter Alpha one.
We are Venom.
Ready. Fight. First attack.
Shoryuken. Venom. Shoryuken. Apute Fuget. Apute. Venom back.
Level 1. Level 2. Level 2.
Apute Fuget. Venom back.
Danger. Maximum level. Maximum level.
Come on. Tag out. You wouldn't tag out then for a minute. Very much Iron Man in his War Machine.
Marvelous.
Like I say, I ain't really big up on the Marvel universe, all the different cartoons and comics and things and stuff. I just know like the main characters. No, probably know more Capcom characters than I know Marvel.
Maximum level.
Like Mega Man, Rockman, Rockman, wasn't
War Machine, win.
he? Yeah, no worries, John Zoney. Have a good one, mate. Cheers for dropping in the chat. So it's good to have a good laugh. The old clickety clack. The old clickety clack control. I remember that one. Yeah.
Spine sense is tingling.
Ready. Fight.
Yeah. Catch you another night, mate. Have a good week. Yeah, this will probably be my last game for tonight, I mean, I would have thought anyway. More than likely, I don't know. Yeah, modular arcade stick, that would be really cool, wouldn't it? If you could sort of configure it so that you could use the trackball and stuff for like the old coin-ops like Marble Madness and Crystal Castles and stuff like that. What's the other one? Was it iRobot or something? Was it the one Tron game as well? I think that had got
Marvelous.
trackball as well, hasn't it?
Good.
Let's put on these. It's like battlery
Marvelous.
super moves in it. Don't seem very. Just ain't quite got that Street Fighter purity as it is, these beat 'em ups. Yeah, no worries. Cheers, Retro.
Spider-Man.
Cheers, Retro Alarm. Thanks for dropping in, yeah. It's always good to chat, mate. I think I'm going to call it a night now, actually, anyway, because it's what he said for 12:30. So, cheers again. Thanks a lot.
3, 2.
Have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your week. And catch you on another stream, hopefully. If not on this, on someone else's. Maybe Mr. Tuners. Cheers again. Thanks a lot. Enjoy your week, mate.